Hi friends, welcome back to another Hazy Talk, Hazy Vlog. I'm showing you a little bit of behind the scenes of how I design. That's so dramatic. I'm just designing. And I thought I would just record my screen and show you a little bit of my process and kind of how I think. Today, you see my Photoshop artboard. I'm actually just making Instagram posts just for fun. I haven't done this in a while. A lot of the stuff that I've been posting on Instagram lately is either my professional work or just like reels and things like that, YouTube stuff. And I haven't just been creating from scratch just for Instagram, and I'm enjoying it. So the other day I was actually journaling. I journal often. I have a lot of these, and it's a practice I've taken up. I started in college, and I really enjoy it. I don't do it every day. It's not like super consistent. I don't have like a ritual around it. I just try to journal as much as I can, especially in certain seasons when I'm feeling certain things, when I need to process, etc. So the other day, I made a list of things that I'm learning. I've done these in the past and I've shared them on Instagram. This one's a little bit more. There's 25 items. It's a little bit more personal, so I won't share the whole thing. So I'm sharing parts of it basically, but I'll show you the notebook here. And I just kind of just write things and I do little sketches and stuff. And so I don't know, I wrote some stuff down that kind of inspired me. And so I've been making. So the one for today, I wrote it down. It is number 5 on my list. It is a restless life is not a holy life. And I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, I follow Jesus. And so for me, when I live in restlessness, I am not trusting God. I am not living in faith. I'm not believing that God is working all things for my good. I am depending on my own ability to achieve things. I'm worrying about stuff. I'm trying to strive to become and to be better and to just achieve. And so that is a word that for me in the last, I would say, year, after transitioning from my full-time job and now going back into business and just having to deal with different things. You're dealing with finances more closely. You deal with just clients. You deal with your ability to get work, your inability to get work. You deal with all that stuff, that just comes with running your own business. Even your ability to actually build a business and learning all of that. It's time consuming. Sometimes I can become restless and I can feel often like I'm not where I need to be or I want to be. And so I wrote that down because my goal in life is to live a holy life. And so any restlessness is not a holy life. So I'm just making stuff. Okay. And I just kind of just mess around. I try not to put expectations or too many like thoughts around when I'm making stuff for myself for fun. I'm just kind of exploring. So I have these art boards and I'm trying to fill each one up. And as you can see, I kind of hop around. So I started with one. I'm showing you a little bit of like my files a little bit already in the process, but just sharing kind of what I did. I started here. I didn't really like it. I somehow ended, I think, on number 3 or 4, and I'm kind of working my way back. But I put these pencils here in this paper, and I really liked how this kind of landed and how it looks. And so then I did this treatment with the type. I went with like Gothic fonts. And I have this paper. I like a lot of texture, and I tend to use it a lot in my work, my personal work. So this is literally a paper that I scanned. You see here, it's my layer 2, and I just inverted it. So if I invert it back, you can actually see the sheet that I scanned. And then I just use it in my files, and I do blending modes just to get the treatment. See this line here on the text. I just like the texture. And then I've been doing this kind of like outer glow to give the font a bit of a treatment. So if you see it there, restless life is not a holy life. And just the thought of pencil, like writing down ideas and things that you want to do. So I'm kind of iterating and showing different ways that I interpret this phrase, like different aspects of my life. This one here is like, throw it in the trash. All of your restlessness, throw it in the trash. And I had this idea of doing like a room, like you're looking into a room kind of, and there's a box, like all of this stuff that you would normally throw away. I need to fix this vinyl. I'm not great with perspective. It looks like really good there, but then when I scale it down, it looks off. So I'm not great with it. It's one of the reasons why I can't really draw very well. My brain just has a hard time computing perspective. And I know that there are like easier ways of doing this stuff now. I know Photoshop makes it super easy. I just don't know them. I'm just being honest. So either I'm gonna ask Angel for help or I'm gonna Google it. That's what I'm gonna do. And then this one, I was just doing like a letter to whom it may concern, you know, sincerely another human. Just like a letter from me to you when I post it. And I just like this human icons because it's a human condition. I'll probably just keep working on that one. And this one I didn't really start, and that's just kind of where I'm at. So I'm just gonna design, guys. You're gonna join me on the journey, and I'll probably talk a little bit. I've never like talked and designed before. I don't do it often, so I feel like it's gonna be very hard to do. To like a lot of brain power, but let's just go with it. And if there are random pauses because I'm not talking, then I'll just edit them out. It'll all be good. Oof, my hair. Lord help us. Is this normal for your ears to stick out when you're wearing a hat? I don't know. I have like weird feelings about wearing hats. I feel like I don't have a good hat head, so I don't know, but I'm wearing it because I like the hat. Okay, so let me see. This is people here. Okay, so I like the letter. It's a little blurry. Let me see if I... Okay, so that's just, let me see here if I can. 2, 3. So I just go to outer glow and I just kind of mess with this, and it adds like that bleed effect that you would get like if you're doing like printing on, you know, like traditional printing and stuff like that, like with a lot of ink or like a newsprint. So let's see, 10. Kind of like a chunky. So if I go to 15, that's really chunky. Let's try 12. Oops, forgot to preview. Okay, I kind of like that. And then let me see something here. This remove the background is the best thing that has ever happened to, let me see what it does. To graphic designers. Oh, there's no background. Okay, let me try to cut this out a little bit better. So I have my edge here. So let me just go, let me go with the pen tool. And then see, I like that shadow that I'm getting there. So I'm gonna try to selection. Where's my layer? Right here. Okay. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Let me see if I can get a little bit of the shadow back that I have here. Where am I? I'm working in white. Every time I do this masking, I think of art school and just all of the masking that I did in art school, and the teacher. See, I don't like it. It's not that big of a deal. It's an Instagram post. And it has, I did add a little bit of a drop shadow, so it kind of helps a bit. Let me see if I can make it a little a little darker. Well, it's already at 100%. Let me see, distance to. Nah, let's see where it's at. All right, cool. So I like the letter, I like the text. I'm trying to figure out where to stick the icon. I'm trying to do like a letterhead. Okay, so I want this to feel more like a letterhead. So I'm just trying to figure that out, but I'm also not trying to spend a whole lot of time on this. Let me see, just needing to see the people. Maybe I just make this. If I make it black, let's see. No, I like it in red. Let's do red. Okay. All right, I'm not sure that I like the way that the people icon is. Maybe I'll do, let's try something here. So this is a smart object. So let me just move this over to here because I want to try adding some text. So let me just hide. Where's my guy? Okay, let me just clear layer style. Why does this image look like this? Well, I might have taken this from the internet. Me checking how I spell restroom sign. Let's see. I think I was taking a restroom, maybe symbol. The wiki one is the one that I was trying to download, or maybe I didn't download. What did I Google yesterday? I'm trying to remember. iStock, Redbubble, Amazon. Okay, here we go. This one. So let me just download it so that I don't get that funky resolution. Okay. Cool. Much better. Whoop. So I use auto select. I know designers design differently, but I like doing auto select. It just makes me happy. Okay, let me delete, let me delete this layer here. I'm working a little sloppy. It's a little, let's see if I copy this. Not really naming my layers and things like that, so. Okay, nope, I want it on the circle. There we go, okay. From a human to a human. All right. Let's see if I do courier. Let's see what that looks like. Gotta go smaller. Okay, let me erase the circle. From a human to a human. All right, let me see here. So if you press the letter A, it opens up the white mouse, which is called direct selection tool. And then you're able to move around the text. Okay, where's my stuff going? Okay. So I need to get, I'm trying to get it all the way. Kind of hoping this works like Illustrator. Oh, there we go. And I'm not all the way sure how that works, so I'm just gonna rotate it. Okay. All right, let's make our little people here. Let's make them red. Okay, and then let's align this. All right, So let's bring our circle back. Let me see if I can make this like a badge of sorts. Yeah, that's what I want. Again, I'm trying to make this feel a little bit like a letterhead or like a stamp. And so, okay, that kind of looks like fun. From a human to a human. Let me see what's in the glyphs folder. I like going into the glyphs. Sometimes they've got like really good characters here that are just fun little symbols that you can add to your design without having to like make something from scratch, and it's just fun. The word facts. We're just having fun, right? There's no rules. That's why when you do things for yourself, it's like I can do whatever I want. Did it do it? I lost my little. Why is it not doing it? All right, let's put an apple in there. Can we add an apple? That's so strange. Why is it not putting it in? Oh, I'm out of space. Stupid. Okay, let's go to maybe 5.5. There we go. That's all our little symbols I was trying to... Not apples. Okay, now I'm deleting my words. Okay, I gotta go this way. It's trippy. Okay. What's happening? Wow, I did a lot. Okay. Erase that, erase that. I'm getting rid of the wrong letters. Okay. Let's add the apple with an asterisk, because why not? All right, fun. Actually, I don't like the asterisk, so let's delete the asterisk. Okay, from a human to a human. Now I want to make the weight of this feel similar to the chunkiness of everything else. So there we go. Maybe I open the kerning up a little bit. Let's see. From a human to a human. I'm trying to close the gap. Let's see if I can. Okay, that feels pretty good. So I'm just going to just make that my little badge here. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do that outer glow. Let me just copy. If you press Option and you click the effect and then you drag it, it copies it over to another layer. So that way you don't have to do it again from scratch. Okay, so I like the chunkiness of that. It's looking more chunky because it's smaller than, so let's have some chunk to this, just so it can all kind of be a little bit more balanced. Okay, I do want it to be legible though. Okay, let's try that. And then maybe we just go a little bit. Let me grab my little batch guide. Let me see what happens when I put it over here. And then my letter, so then I can make it a little smaller because I don't want it too big. To whom it may concern. Okay. Let me see if I just find a signature online. Signature. AIG. John Doe. Is there a John Doe? John Kurt. Is that a real person? That's kind of scary. Okay, well, let's use John Doe. John, I hope you know that your signature is on the internet. That's kind of scary. Just, you know, whatever, right? We're just having fun. All right, cool. This batch is a little big though. I don't like it. Maybe see if I add color. I'd seen a reference on Pinterest. Let me see if it's here. That I was kind of vibing with. I don't know if I saved it though. Dang, I don't know if I saved it. I just like the color See, I like stuff like this, you know, the white with the with a little bit of red. I'm just trying to find a good color reference. It was like a vinyl. Let me see. Vinyl design. Did I spell that right? Nope. I never spell vinyl right. Ever, ever, ever. Oof, this looks real good and chunky. What if I made the paper red with black text? Let's see. Color overlay. Red. It lost some of its, but it looks pretty. Okay, let me see if I can add some texture here. So let's make this guy white. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's add a color overlay to this. Okay. I like it. Did it lose? It lost its glow because I gotta go to the same, it needs to be the same color. So let me just go back down here a bit. And then the glow here, let me see, what color is the glow? So it needs to be white. Usually when you invert things to white, they look a little bolder than they do in black. It's a weird like optical thing that your body kind of, your mind kind of does. I don't know. Okay, this looks fun. What happened here to, let me just delete this stuff. Organize myself a little bit because I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Let's make this, let's add an outer glow to this too. And let's make it black. Okay, fun. All right, I'm gonna call it a day on that. That's fun. Let me check this drop shadow real quick. Let me see if I can make it a little bit more. Well, no. Oh, what's the spread before? It's 10. Maybe the size. And okay. Let's do maybe. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. All right, let's do that. Okay. No. All right, this one, I wanted to fix the perspective on it. I'm just not really good at it. Let me see. Perspective. Perspective Photoshop. How long is this? We're at 13 minutes. Perspective. Let's see. I don't know why. I prefer reading how-tos and YouTube sometimes. Edit preferences performance in the graphics so that well, I don't know what that was. Edit perspective wrap. View the on-screen tip and close it. Let's see, I don't know what that does. So you can't see my menu, but I'm going to edit and then go to perspective wrap. Click and drag to define planes. Snap to. Okay, step. All right. So like this. Oh my gosh, guys, I've never done this. This is like they introduce new things to the Photoshop world. And then, oh man. You know, I'm a little bit of an old school. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me remove these guys. Let me do this again. Nope, not puppet. Perspective. So we, you know, when I was in art school, we did all of this stuff by hand. Okay, what's step 2? Okay, layout. What's step 2? What do I do? Okay. And then switch to the warp mode from the layout mode. Oh, okay, I see. So let's do it again. Perspective wrap. I hope I'm doing this right. And then move warp pins to manipulate the perspective. Oh, but I'm doing it on. Oh, I see. Okay, let's start over. We're starting over. So I'm going to the layer, perspective. Okay, there it is. And then I'm going to warp. Yeah, it's a smart object. I hope it works. It's killing my computer. Was it worth it? Maybe not. Okay, let's just force quit Photoshop. Okay, bye-bye. Let me stop this for now.
Oh, that's still recording?
All right, Photoshop crashed. And so I just went and I did the perspective without doing the whole recording. I just did it manually. So basically I just, I put the text in text box. I turned it into a smart object so that as I'm manipulating it, the integrity of my text is still there. This is the smart object. And then what I did was I just, Command T, which is transformed, and then I just did perspective. I aligned it to the edges of the box, and then I just scaled it, and I did a little bit of distort just till I got it to a place that looked good to me. So I'm happy with it. So this whole concept is like a room, vinyl on a wall, and then like just your trash and your box. You know, it's like throw your restlessness in the trash. Okay, then I have this one. And then for this, I think I was trying to do like something a little grungy. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to try to do the textured again with the outer glow. Let's get this real nice and chunky. Let's see what happens when we get it chunky. I gotta get the text same color. All right. It's kind of fun. It kind of looks like a little spray paint. It's a little blurry. Ooh. That's not what I want to do. A restless life is not a holy life. As you can see, I'm just messing around with this. I don't really have a strategy or anything like that. I just kind of like how that feels. Okay, let's save this bad boy. And then let me see if I can do, so I've kind of been into like, let me see. Copy this. What happens if I go red on the background and then I make it real? Kind of interesting. Okay. Then let me go in here and try and do the like the bubbles. See, white. Like bring I think these are called contours of typography. I believe that's the right terminology. All right. That kind of feels fun. Kinda. Okay, let's see if I make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, that feels a little better. Okay. So then let me just align these guys to what's going on here. Oh, I kind of all got screwed up. Let's try it again. I was trying to get like the sizing a little bit to feel a little bit better. This one can probably be a little bit bigger. All right, we can try that. And then let me see if I just do like, let me bring in my paper. Let's make it white. Let's make this the same color as the paper so it looks a little bit more real. Okay, and then let's let me just try something. New layer with like a graffiti kind of brush. The computer's lagging. Okay, let's see. Where are they? Here we go. All right, did it do it? Am I on here? It's really big. Let's make it smaller. And then, oop, too small. Let's go with maybe like a green. Let's see what that does. All right. And let's get this signature back. Oh my God, here. Oh my gosh, my computer. No, please. Okay, let me save my file. Oof, I gotta work on my RAM, folks. Let me see if I can get this signature back. And I'm going to number 4. Let's see. Okay, let's move it over. Oh my gosh. All right, folks. There you go. That is my 4 Instagram posts. I'll be posting that soon. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun watching me. I hope you have a better computer than me. I'll see you around.